You may have seen images of welders in a protective suit, an oversized helmet with a dark tinted visor, and using a tool with sparks flying. It looks interesting, but what exactly is welding? Welding is the formal process of joining two materials by fusion or very high heat, which makes the bonded items even stronger than it was before the welding. Following a guide or blueprint, welders use their knowledge and skills to weld metal to reinforce a structure. For example, this could be something as common as a children's metal swing set at the park or as huge as a military ship. Welding is a hands-on job that requires practice and attention to detail. It involves using very high heat and sometimes challenging work locations, such as narrow spaces like under cars or in ship passages, or high up on a building scaffolding. Because of these factors, a career in welding is not without a bit of danger. It is very important that only those with the training and knowledge of welding and the required safety rules fill these roles. Using one of the well-known welding processes, such as shielded metal arc welding or stick welding, a welder creates, fixes, or updates structures. The most common is welding that uses material like steel, stainless steel, and aluminum. If you think about a swing set and the area where the metal leg meets the metal bar that holds the swings, that was done by a welder. Welders also maintain their equipment and protective gear so that it remains in top condition for safety and performance. Welders work everywhere. This is a career path that is not limited by industry or location. For example, you can find welders working for all levels of the government and military, the aerospace industry, commercial construction, transportation companies, tech companies, car manufacturers, power plants, fuel pipelines, cruise lines, and train routes. Welders work on everything from ships and construction sites to bridges and buildings. Some welders work in a warehouse indoors and others work on an outdoor job site. When working individually, completing tasks, a welder is usually a part of a team with other trade specialists. It is a great career if you enjoy the freedom of working independently, but also collaborating with others on larger projects. Because it can be a dangerous occupation, being a welder is not just learning how to weld materials together. There are important safety considerations and processes that every welder must follow. Enrolling in a certificate program is one of the fastest ways to learn the most popular methods of welding, the safety protocols, prepare for certification, and practice the trade hands-on. Every day can be a bit different when you are a welder. One day you could be working indoors, cutting and shaping the materials you need for a large project. The next, you could be working on a new skyscraper or working with a crew to reinforce a bridge. Welders can work varying shifts, and some companies even offer work outside of a 9-to-5 shift as well as overtime. Of course, each welder's day will look different and be filled with different work. For those who prefer more of a routine, a career in welding and manufacturing might be a good option. This is the type of role where you'll focus on a particular group of skills with consistent hours and processes. If you like hands-on, detailed tasks where you can work independently and be part of a broader team, becoming a welder might be the right career path for you. Ready to learn more about training to become a welder? That's great. Visit our website, imbc.edu, to learn more today.